In this video I will show you how you can get a fully functional Hyperion in vanilla Minecraft, and as you can see it looks like this, and I can use the ability Wither Impact like this, and I can also spawn creepers for example here, and I can do damage to them and knockback. So yeah, watch more if you want to know how you can get them. Okay, so to make the Hyperion, you're gonna need to make a lot of things. And first you click the link in the description and you should see a text document open with a lot of commands. Now I can take you through it, and I know it looks like a lot, but I can also leave a word download to a world where the Hyperion works if you can't do it yourself. But yeah, I'm now going to make a new world in creative mode with allow cheats on. I'm going to do easy difficulty because if you have done peaceful, wither skulls cannot spawn, I think, and then I am going to do super flat world just to simplify things. So okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is get to 0, 0. Technically you can do the command on somewhere not 0, 0, but it's way easier to go to 0, 0. So TP yourself to 0, 4, 0. That will take you here, and you can now tap F3 and see up here that you're at 0, 0. Now tap F3 and G and you will now see the chunk boundaries of the chunk you're in. And now you're gonna start to use the first commands, and that is the ones under set up before. So I'm just going to copy them and put them over here. As you can see, there is a lot of things, and instead of doing the first load and then the coordinates of the chunk, you can do / first load add, and then you can do these weird squiggly lines if you want to. So I can do this and then go into the chunk you want to first load, and then in these 4 chunks, oh wait, it's this one over here, the 4 chunks at 0, 0. Then the 2 last scoreboard things. And now you've done all the commands you need at the start. Now the next thing we're going to do is dig out a hole here, because you are going to want to build this at bedrock, and this is because of some relative coordinates that you need. There's some coordinates in the code at 0, 1, 0, which is down here, and you can change this if you want, but you kind of have to understand it, and to simplify things you should just build it at 0, 0. So yeah, let's do some digging out. We can actually do just /fill, mark this coordinate, and then go over here and dig a bit down, do this, and then here, and then it should be digged out automatically. Now you're going to want to do the command /give at p command _block, and you'll now see the command block pop up in your inventory. Now you're going to build a tower of 17 command blocks. So as you can see, this one is 201. So this is the first in the tower, and the tower is going to be 17 tall. So no wait, it's 13 tall, sorry. So let's do that. As you can see, on the right side of the screen it says targeted block 213.0. So that's the first tower, and the second tower is this little one here, and that's only going to be 5 blocks tall. Now you're going to find 0, 1, 0. So this block right here is 0, 0, 0, as you can see on targeted block on the right. So you're now going to get a white wool as example, and you can place it here. And you can now see that the white wool is at 0, 1, 0, and that's exactly what we need. So now what you're going to do is get some redstone repeaters and some redstone dust. Oh, there's a slime in the way, should be. And then you can make a redstone circuit kind of like this. You can choose how many repeaters there should be, and what this does is it makes that it's so that you ride with the Hyperion for longer. You can choose exactly how long time you want this to last yourself. I think 6 repeaters with these amounts of ticks is kind of nice. And then you're gonna place 2 command blocks like that, and now another repeater there with only 1 tick placed like this. And now you're pretty much done with this part, but there's more command blocks coming up later that you have to place. Now as you can see in the command file, each command block has its own number, and it says repeat unconditional always active, or chain unconditional always active, or impulse unconditional needs redstone, and stuff like that after the number of the command block. Now real quick, I'm just going to number these command blocks so you can see which one is which. Okay, so now I have put numbers on these command blocks, and one very important note: I did something wrong. There's not supposed to be 13 in this tower, there should only be 12. So remove the block at the top here that says is at position 13 in the Y. Just remove this one, and then you should also add one on top of here. So yeah. So yeah, as you can see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 12, and then this is 13 to 17, these two are 18 and 19, and this is 20 and 21. So now what we're going to do is we are going to make the command blocks the way they should be. So the first command block, for example, should be on repeat, unconditional, and always active. And then when I do this, you can see that it changes color, and that is exactly what we need to happen. So now I'm just going to copy from what it says in the command file, and then I will show you what it should look like when we are done. As you can see, now I have put the command blocks to be as they should be. So now you can see that this one is at repeat unconditional always active. That's because that in the command file it says command 1 repeat unconditional always active. So yeah, and this is repeated on every single one of these. It's chain conditional always active, and in the file it says command block 2 chain conditional always active. And what we're going to do now is copy the commands from the file into the command blocks. So yeah, now I'm going to do that, and I can show you that now I'm copying the command 1 repeat unconditional always active from my file that is linked to in the description, and I can tap Ctrl V, and now I should see some things inside this black box. So now I'm going to do that to every single one of these commands, and I'll show you when I'm done doing this, and I will show you the result. Okay, so now I'm done filling the commands in the command blocks, and you can see that every single one of these has their own unique commands, and it's very important that you get this right. This is the most crucial step. So I'll go through again which numbers is on which command blocks, so you know exactly where to put your commands. Yeah, that should be good. And now we are going to do 3 more command blocks. So the thing I'm going to do now is make a resetter and some Hyperion safe shoes, as I call them. Now what the resetter does is basically, it's just that there's some small issues with my commands, because I am in no way the perfect command maker. So, and there's way more people who's better at this than me, but I am probably the only one making vanilla Hypixel skyblock items, I don't know. But yeah, this is a resetter, so if your Hyperion gets stuck in kind of, yeah, you can't use the ability more, you're gonna want to push this button, and in the command file it's listed, the two commands are listed as resetter 1 and resetter 2. Now the resetter 1 is this one here, so I can just put 1 here, and then resetter 2 is this one. So when you push this, it's going to reset the thing. So, and then there's one last thing, and that is of course the Hyperion safe boots. And again, there's some small issues with my code, so I need some armor piece to protect you so you don't die when using the abilities. So those are listed as just Hyperion safe boots in my code. Like that. And as you can see, I got the Hyperion safe shoes. And I mean, they look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, now I'm just gonna put these on, and now I can push the resetter. The resetter will actually give you a Hyperion, and it will make you ready to use the ability. Okay, turns out that stupid me did a little mistake, and this should actually be here with impulse, unconditional, needs redstone, and then you should have either a repeater with 1 tick, this works too, or you can have a redstone dust. I'm gonna do the repeater with 1. And yeah, this is number 21, and now copy the command that was actually supposed to go in number 21, and now everything should be fully functional. That was just some testing I did. So yeah, if I now try to use the Hyperion, let's see what happens. As you can see, I kinda used the ability, which is pretty cool, but you can see down here that there's kind of a lot going on, and to remove this you can just do /game rule commands block output and then false, and now I can do this ability and it works pretty flawlessly. And yeah, this is really cool, I think. I comment what you guys think, but yeah, this was actually all for today's video. I am going to leave kind of Word download in my Discord server, which the link to is in the description, in case you guys can't do this all by yourself. And I'm also ready in my Discord server to help you guys, and yeah, this is really cool, so I hope you enjoy using this. And massive thank you to this guy right here on the screen. He helped me a lot, and thank you also to the r/minecraftcommands subreddit. Links to both these places will be in the description. Oh, and by the way, if you wonder what the resetter is for, I can show you right now. If I use the ability a lot, you can see I lose the Hyperion, and yeah, some commands also screw up. So then you can push the resetter, and then you can use the Hyperion all normal again. But this only activates if you use the Hyperion a bit too frequently, so there's kind of a little cooldown, but I hope that's okay. So yeah, bye.